Hello and welcome to the Sisterhood. I'm Xenolilly. That's not my real name. It's my username. It's what I go by online, and I never cease to enjoy introducing myself as her. A long time ago, back when Windows 98 was the definitive desktop program, I played a game called Exile 3 Ruined World. It was the very first RPG I ever played. And one of the side quests, you had to find a wizard in this remote inn in the wilderness. And when you finally find him, one of the first things you ask him is, "Hello, what's your name?" And he replied, "Names have power." I don't know why, but my middle school self really liked that. Because whenever I introduced myself to people, for one, I'd always get mocked because I would say my first, middle, and last name. Like, why do you do that? Just say, your first name, or maybe your first and last name, but not your whole name. And I guess I just wanted to present myself in a magical kind of way. And when this wizard wouldn't give his name, and it's actually a big deal because he's a keeper of names. Names have power, and the wizard was never going to give his name out to anyone because he didn't want to risk being controlled, I suppose. Even when I hear my name in the streets and someone yells it, I stop. Because even though I don't think anybody's ever yelled to me aside from my children, and they say mama, so I know that it's not me. I'm never the one being called, and it makes me happy and sad. I don't want people to know my name unless they mean well. And when it comes to my alias, Xenolilly, on one hand I can identify it, and the other hand I can say, no, it's not me. And I'm supposed to introduce myself in this video. And I guess, what have you learned so far about me? Well, I've let it slip that I'm a mother, and that I've played RPGs, and that I like fantasy, and then I'm a little bit defensive. I was going to say mysterious, but I don't think it's up to mystery. I think it's about trying to defend myself, defend who I am. And Xenolilly was my D&D name, and I was in a Dungeons and Dragons group. And so, once again, full circle to the fantasy. But Xenolilly, my character, was a half-elf, and she was very powerful. And I think when you step out online and you're vulnerable, it's nice to be a superhero and go by a superhero name to protect yourself from the haters and the trolls. It's a shield and a sword. I, of course, love all the ladies here, and I am so grateful to be a part of this new project. I like belonging. I like that people know me as Xenolilly, and I want to create things as Xenolilly. So I'm here for you and all my sisters on YouTube. Goodbye.